It's finally here. Finally. Tons of you have been asking for this video. I've promised this video so long ago, and it's finally edited and ready to go. First of all, it is blurry. I'm sorry. Second, I've been crazy busy with voice acting. It's been sweet. I've gone into a couple more indie games, and I did enter into the Mass Effect Andromeda contest, so we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty confident in my submission there. And I also have some other cool voice stuff going on, but I can't talk about that because there's a little thing called an NDA. Anyway, if you want to check out some of my voice acting stuff, you can go to soundcloud.com/Ben-Palladino. You can check out some of my voice stuff there. But anyway, there is an introduction here in a second that I recorded back when I recorded the collection video. And real quick, I just want to say that if you want to see my digital games, that's all the way at the end. There's no commentary. I just scroll through everything real quick. And then there's also some games that I got after this collection video was filmed, and that's XCOM 2. I got Dead Rising HD. Those games are great. Gears of War 4 Ultimate Edition is pre-ordered. That should come Friday. And then some others. But anyway, guys, without delaying this any further, enjoy. What is going on, everyone? It is Melted Gore here, and I just want to make this small intro before we get into the collection and my rant and all this stuff that's about to come. It's a very long video, so I wanted to put this first and just say thank you for being a Gore. Thank you for being through all this with me. Thank you for caring about my collection and myself personally. And I just want to say before we get started is I would love it. I get a lot of views on these collections, and I would love it if some of you guys would hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of giveaways. I've given away many copies of Peggle 2. I've given away full $60 value games like the Borderlands collection. I gave that away. And when we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away another game at $60 value. And I believe I still have some more Peggle 2 codes to give away as well. So if you hit that subscribe button, the faster we get to these milestones, the faster I can give stuff away, and the bigger I get, the bigger the prizes will be. I would love to get to the point where I could give away like collector's editions or like Rock Band and like really cool stuff. I'm surprised that a lot of the big huge YouTubers don't do them more. And I want to give games to a lot of people because I know a lot of people out there can't afford them and want to play them, and I want to give games away. I love giving games away, and it would be great if you guys hit that subscribe button, become a Gore. That would be great. And I will talk to you guys here in a minute when we go over the collection. Again, thank you to everyone who's been here. Thank you for all you new Gores that are about to hit that button. Thank you if you don't. If you're just checking out the video, hit a like button or leave a comment on your stuff. I am repping the PlayStation shirt to show my love to the other side of the Force. Don't worry, I love both. And I'm very sorry that this came out of focus. I found out afterwards that it's very out of focus the whole time till the end when I realized, so I'm very sorry about that. I will talk to you here in a second. What is going on, everybody? It is Melted Gore. So obviously this is my updated Xbox One collection, as many of you have been requesting and wondering where it is, and I keep putting it off because I kept having stuff come in, and as you'll see, I have a lot more than I used to. I get many comments all the time of people saying, oh, why do you buy games and not play them? Why do you keep them sealed? Blah, blah, blah. It's a waste of money. The reason is, well, let me just spin it this way. Would you tell a coin collector to spend their money? No. So that is a big reason why. It's called a collection. You collect it. You buy the things you don't have for the collection. That's how it works. You don't spend your coins if that's what you're collecting. Okay? So let's just move on. Okay, so now that I got the rant out of the way, let's really get down to this collection, and I'll show you guys everything I've got and stuff that I'm going to be getting soon. Oh, by the way, this is going to be a long video, so just hang in there. If you just want to skip through and see what games I have, that's cool too. If you want to speed it up or whatever, that's cool as well. Alright, so here we go with the collection, and I'm thinking I'm going to start out with the accessories I have. This isn't all of them. Like, I have playing charge kits, I have media remotes, the stuff that like pretty much everyone has. But I want to go over my controllers and everything like that. So the controllers I have is I have two Day 1 edition controllers because I have the day one edition Xbox, and it came with one of these, and after using it so long, one of the triggers, I don't know if you can hear that, it makes a weird noise. It like goes down faster than it should, and it stopped working for a while, so I didn't want to have an incomplete system without a working day one edition controller, so I bought another one on eBay, which works perfect. But then I grabbed this one again to turn it on and whatever, and it still works. Now it works anyway. It stopped working for a while, so now I have two working controllers. One's in a lot better condition, but so I have two day one edition controllers, and then I had gotten the Halo, the really cool blue Halo edition, which is pretty sweet. It came with a rec pack, which was pretty cool. Actually, it came with is it 3? No, it came with 1 rec pack, I think. But this controller is really awesome. It's got a kick-ass design. It's like engraved with like laser etching on it, and it's very cool. It's a little heavier, which is nice. I like a heavy controller. I don't know why, I just always have. But this controller is sweet. I really like it. Cool chrome triggers and everything. So that was sweet. It also has the 3.5 jack here, which these never did. So that was cool because I'd gotten this after my one broke. I had the day one edition. That kind of stopped working. Then I bought this one. Then I was like, I need to get another day one. So I have the complete, and I got that one. And then recently, I got the Titanfall controller, which I always wanted one of them, and I found a kick-ass deal on eBay. So this is my primary now. It doesn't have the 3.5, but I hardly ever use a headset, and if I did, I've got that guy. But this is my primary just because it's my favorite one out of the ones I own, and I always wanted one. They're really cool. I wish I had gotten the box with it and stuff, but that's really expensive. But I figured it wasn't a huge deal because it's going to be my primary controller anyway, so that's all my controllers. Okay, so we're going to get to the games now, but I just want to make a quick note of this, is I've got a bunch of collector's editions, so when I get to the right letter, I'm going to try to remember to bring up the collector's edition for it, but I might not remember, so we'll just see what happens. If I miss anything, I'll get it at the end, but so here we go. So I'm just going to go through, talk about each one. I'm going to skip a bunch of them because I've talked about them before. You can check out my old collections, but I've picked up a lot of new games since, so I'm going to be talking about them a decent amount. Not crazy long. I just want to give you the warning now. So one of the most recent games I had gotten is 7 Days to Die. I have this game on Steam as well, and that's where I first played it, and it was really good, and I heard it was coming out on Xbox One, and I was super excited, and I'm not sure if it's on PS4 or not, but it's really cool. By the way, I'm wearing the PS4 shirt to show my love for PlayStation, because I am a huge PlayStation fan. So, 7 Days to Die, I'm not sure if it came out on PlayStation, but it's very cool. It's a zombie survival game. It's really hard. The goal is to last 7 days. I'm not sure what happens after that. I think it goes like till you die, but it's very hard. I think the farthest I ever made was day 5. Actually, I think I still have a save file on my Xbox at day 5, but I haven't gotten back to it yet. So, very cool game. It's very cheap too. It's either 20 or 30 bucks, I believe. So that was really nice. But yeah, check that out if you want a cheap game, add it to your collection, and play a cool survival game. That's very cool. Alien Isolation is still brand new. I keep telling people I'm going to play it eventually because I've been told how great it is. This is one of the ones I am going to open eventually and play. It's just with everything coming out, I'm going to have a backlog forever. I'm basically screwed because I'm a very open gamer. I pretty much like everything, every type of game and stuff, so it's very hard for me to hit up all of them. But it is nice to have a bunch of older games, because then if I get bored, I can just be like, bam, I'll play this. So I am going to play this eventually. So Angry Birds Star Wars, I haven't opened. I have Angry Birds on my phone. I played Angry Birds a ton. I don't need to play it on Xbox as well. Got this super, super cheap during Black Friday. I believe it was like $7. So, you know. This is cool. This is one I really like. I got Arslan, the Warriors of Legend. I haven't played it. I don't plan on playing it. At least not anytime soon. And the reason I think it's really cool is because it is a... this wasn't released as a physical copy in the US. Actually, I don't even know if it's out on the US store. If someone knows, let me know. But I'm pretty sure the physical copy is an exclusive to another country, or it might just not have released in the US. But this was really cheap. I ordered this, which was really cool. The nice thing about Xbox is it's region free, so I could play this. I have no idea if it's on the market. If anything, it's a download. I'm 90% sure this isn't available in the US as a physical, so it's really cool to have those. I'm going to grab both of these as I usually do. Black Flag and Unity Assassin's Creed games. They're both brand new. They're both sealed, whatever. This one's the Walmart edition, which includes bonus mission and exclusive weapons and all of that good stuff. That's Unity, and then Black Flag's just Black Flag. I forgot this game earlier. I do have Batman Arkham Knight. This is the collector's edition. I bought this, but I never ended up getting the actual game, so I still need to get that. This is still brand new. One thing that's annoying is the slipcover is really loose, so it falls everywhere, but it's very cool. Battlefield Hardline. Many people didn't like this game. I liked it. Actually, it was one of my favorite Battlefields, and I think it's because I'm not normally a Battlefield fan, and this was different. So I think that's why I liked it. It's one of my favorite ones, so don't be like, Battlefield 1, I feel like that'll be really cool when it comes out. I'm definitely going to grab that on launch day, and definitely play a shit ton out of that. Next is Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, which is pretty cool if you like Borderlands. I'm not a huge fan of the pre-sequel, to be honest. I really liked Borderlands 1. That's still my favorite. I know a lot of people are going to call me crazy for not liking number 2. I like number 2, but I love number 1. But, I mean, I'm not a major Borderlands fan because they kind of get boring. You just run around grinding, you know, doing the same thing over and over. But they are a very cool game, especially if you have some friends to play with. So, I'm definitely going to play more of that in the future, hopefully. We'll see what happens. I am still on the hunt for the Claptrap in a Box bundle. I still plan on getting that, definitely, if I can find a good deal for it, because it's very expensive still. Brothers. I got Brothers. It's very short. I think it's like a 4 or 5 hour game. It's like $20, I think. I never played it. My brother played it. That's why it's open. I haven't played it yet. I hear it's pretty good. He wasn't a fan, but he's a very picky gamer, so I'll check it out at some point, I'm sure, especially if it's that short. I'm going to grab these 3 at once, and that is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Ghosts. So Black Ops 3 is very cool, and Advanced Warfare is pretty cool. Ghosts is pretty shitty, in my opinion. Wasn't a fan of Ghosts. I did not jump on the train of people hating on this game because it's like Titanfall, even though it's very different in my opinion. Honestly, I like Titanfall. Probably one of my favorite shooters ever. A lot of people hate Titanfall. We're going to get to that later, but Advanced Warfare I really liked. Actually, I probably played Advanced Warfare the most out of any Call of Duty game, and I know that sounds crazy because there's been some great ones like Modern Warfare and Black Ops, but Modern Warfare games came out kind of before I really had a good internet connection to even play online, and I love those games. I used to play local multiplayer all the time, and so I really like the old ones too, so don't get me wrong there. One thing I forgot earlier is the Call of Duty Ghosts Hardened Edition that I have as well. Crimes and Punishment, Sherlock Holmes. I haven't played this. I don't even know how well it did. I don't think it did amazing. I don't think it did bad. But I can't really tell you too much about that. I don't even know if I'll get to it at any point. I just have it. Got it cheap. Collection. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, one of my favorite series of all time, are the Demon/Dark Soul games. I love them. They're so awesome. It's awesome having a game that you know you're just going to have like a kick-ass adventure with. And Dark Souls 2 and 3 definitely do that. Also, we're coming up on the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, so make sure you like this video for that. Or like this video and subscribe so you can be a part of that giveaway, which is a full $60 game, $60 value game of your choice. So if there's a new release, bam. Next is Dead Island. This is the definitive collection. It has Dead Island 1, 2, and then Dead Island Retro Revenge, which was this like weird arcadey game. I'm not a huge fan of Dead Island, and I have said it before in gameplay videos of Dead Island. the definitive collection. Deadpool was re-released. I don't want to say remastered, I just want to say re-released. It was obviously re-released on Xbox One because of the movie, but it is fun to just run around hacking and slashing with cool powers, and Deadpool definitely does that. Dead Rising 3, one of my favorite games. It was my favorite launch game, I believe. This or Ryse, kind of a tie, but I would go with this being the number one. And I'm super excited for Dead Rising 4, so. Destiny, the game everyone hates me talking about because I say nothing but bad things. I'm going to pick this up a little bit because I've spent a lot of time on those few games, but we're coming up on a bunch here that I'm going to run right through. Devil May Cry. This is another good example of a game where you just run around and kill stuff. I haven't played this like at all. I played it for like 5 minutes just to check it out. I don't know if I did a video on it or not. I might have, so you can check that out if you want. Most of these I've done videos on. So I might have done one on here, but this is a re-release of DMC. It's the definitive edition with 1080p, 60 frames, all of that cute stuff, all of the DLC, new features, all that. Diablo, Xbox One edition. It's Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, and it includes Diablo 3, the original game, of course. Disney Fantasia Music Evolve. I got this for like $5, maybe $6 on Amazon, and I was already buying other shit, so I basically got it for $6. It didn't even charge me shipping, I don't believe, because it just included in the same box of stuff I ordered. So that's that. Divinity Original Sin is really cool. If you ever played like Final Fantasy Tactics or any tactics-based game, this is very good without the grid. You enter a battle and it stops and it's turn-based and it's really cool. It can be really hard, but what I love about it, what I dearly love about it, is the local split screen. My brother and I played this for hours. It's great. And we didn't even put a dent in how much content there is, which kind of sucks because this would be a great game to beat, but there's so much to it and it takes so much time. But it is very great. Dragon Age Inquisition was my very first video on YouTube ever. I got it for free as an early review copy. Imagine that. I had 0 subscribers and I got a review copy. But that video didn't really go anywhere. I was surprised. I had the game 4 days, 5 days early, and I think it's because I literally had 0 subscribers. It has a couple thousand hits now, which is still pretty shitty, but that's because the game's been out forever. But it was very cool. I had the game 4 or 5 days early. I had it the Thursday before the Tuesday came out. Dynasty, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's based on the show. It sucks. Don't waste your money or your time. Dying Light. It's made by the same people who made Dead Island, and they did much better with this game than they did Dead Island. They have an okay multiplayer game. Be the Zombie I'm not a huge fan of at all. The replayability for me kind of ran stale pretty quick. I played the game quite a bit when it first came out. Quite a bit. And then it kind of just dropped off the face of the earth for me. But it is a very good game, so if you like zombie games, boom, get that. It's very good. The Evil Within is one of my favorite Xbox One games so far. It's the psychological kind of horror game where you play as a guy in this mansion, of course, the cliche goes. But it's very, 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 very good. It's got this really cool slipcover, and then I've got this really cool reverse cover on it, which is sweet. Just so awesome. This game is so great. It's made by Bethesda. They've got some DLC out for it, which I haven't played yet, but the base game is so great. And there is a new game plus as well, which I haven't played too much of, but very, very awesome game. So good. I loved it so much. So Evolve is next, and this is one of those games that also makes me kind of laugh a bit. It's one of those 4-on-1 multiplayer arena based. I don't want to say it's a MOBA, but you each pick a hero, and then one person's the monster, and the 4 try to kill the monster, and the monster tries to kill the 4 of them. And it's just so empty, and to me, really boring, and like, I'm very surprised at how popular it is for how empty the game is. Fallout 4 is great, and that's where the collector's edition comes into play. I got recently, very recently, I'm not going to take it out of the plastic bag, that'd be a pain in the ass. But this is a very cool collector's edition. It comes with like a replica Pip-Boy and everything. It's upside down, but it's brand new. I got a very, very amazing deal on it. So hopefully you got an okay view of that. But very awesome collector's edition. Super happy I got it. It was really, really, really expensive and rare for a while, and I got an incredible deal on it. So that was sweet, and it was perfect addition to my collection. So Fallout 4, highly, highly recommend this game. Extremely recommend this game. There's been some DLC as well. I haven't been able to play the game as much as I wanted to, of course, but I played it a good deal, and it's very good. Far Cry 4. This game is okay. Far Cry is Far Cry to me. I'm not too happy about. And of course you can thank GameStop. GameStop had this on sale for $30 one day, and I had gotten one, brand new. But what sucks is there's a rip here, so that's great. And these tapes are peeling off. And at first I was like, these circles, these are circle tape sticker things they use, and they look just like the ones they use in stores. So I was like super pissed because I figured it was a repackaged thing. But I looked up an unboxing of this, and that's how it comes. It's got this thing taped on, and because I was able to, these are so off that this thing could come up, and the box is just open. So it is brand new. Everything in there is brand new. I didn't open it all the way. I was just checking out, because when you take this kind of cover thing off of it, this Xbox One kind of cardboard thing, the top just slips open. So I did that because this was unattached. I keep pressing it back on, but it peels up. So I'm still not happy with the quality, but it's okay for $30. I mean, you can't win them all. You can't have everything perfect. So I'm not too upset about it because it is brand new still. So once I saw that unboxing, I felt much better about it because I knew it was brand new. But at first I thought it was like a refurb or like a repackaged thing that was new. So Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal, I've never been a huge Far Cry fan. They always feel the same to me. Then I have FIFA 14 and 15. These are okay if you like sport games. I like playing FIFA once in a while. This one's brand new. 14's brand new. 15's open. I don't mind sport games. I like soccer games. FIFA games are fun when you can like be the player. Mode is really good in it. Fighter Within, which is a Connect fighting game, which bombed completely, did awful, didn't work like at all. I don't know why this was even allowed on the market. I got it super cheap. It will never be opened. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. I played this a bit. Wasn't a huge fan. Your main guy's weapon is a bunch of playing cards that you throw around, which it came with the demo for 15, which was really cool. Final Fantasy 15's graphics are just insane. So I'm kind of excited for that game. I just hope it doesn't bomb. Flockers. Here is another game from Team 17, like I was talking about earlier, that has out of the US exclusive physicals. This one's open, but I haven't played it yet. But as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but there, it shows like the 16 rating and everything because it's from the UK. And so I really like this because it's really cool to have physicals from other countries that you can't get here. So that's another one of those I have. They also have like worms outside of the country and stuff, so I want to get all of them. And I'm just going to knock out all four of these real quick. Forza Horizon 2, Forza 5, and Forza 6. So I call them Forza. I know it's Forza, but that just sounds stupid, so I say Forza. So I have Forza 5 and Forza 5 Steelbook. So Horizon 2 I haven't played yet. I really liked Forza 6 though, and I'm going to go back and play some more of it probably about halfway through after this step. Game of Thrones Telltale Edition. I haven't played it all the way through. I played episode 1. I need to get back to it and do it. Telltale games are amazing. They're not that long, and you get 1,000 achievements. You know, what's better than that? So, very good game. Check that out if you like Game of Thrones for sure. Gears of War Ultimate Edition. This was pretty sweet. This is brand new and sealed, but my brother had bought it digitally, and since his profiles on both Xboxes, I was able to play without having to open mine, so I just didn't open this because there was no point. This is the remake of number 1 with features from 2 and 3. So it was pretty cool. And I got the beta for number 4, and that was sweet. Grand Theft Auto 5 is very fun. Probably one of the better Grand Theft Autos. I was a huge fan of Vice City. That's my favorite one of all time, just because of how much I played it and how much I loved it. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is really good. I want to play more of this and do more videos on this because a lot of people like watching that. But it is really cool. This is the complete one with the map, which I always like how they add the map. I never used their map, but it's still pretty cool. And then it came with a code for like $1 million or 500,000, whatever it was. I don't know. But that's a very fun game. I just haven't played it a ton. Guitar Hero Live. I have the I have the one guitar box. I got it really cheap recently. Halo 5, Halo the Master Chief Collection, very great. Great collection if you like the old Halos. I was never ever a major Halo fan, but I liked playing them. I was never an insane fanboy, crazy person. But it was fun. It was cool to have. I didn't play it that much at the time. But it's cool to have all of the Halos on the new console. But Halo 5 is my favorite Halo of all time, and you're all going to think I'm crazy because, oh my god, Halo 2 and blah blah blah. I loved Halo 2. I played a ton of Halo 2 when I was a kid with my friends. The LAN parties were the best. But in terms of game, I loved Halo 5 because they finally have controls right. It finally doesn't feel like you're an astronaut jumping 30 feet in the air. Controls actually make sense. Why would left trigger ever be grayed? I don't know, but I'm glad it's fixed now, and it actually works like a real shooter, and I like it. And so many people are pissed because it's like Call of Duty, when it's nothing like that. You can sprint, you can aim like a normal person. It's great. I really like it. I haven't played a ton of it, but I really did like it, and I want to get back at it because they added a lot. They've done a lot of updates. Halo 5 Collector's Edition. But this is another one I kept in the cardboard box. This was $250 retail. I got it for $100. No joke. It's brand new and sealed. It's great. And I'm really glad I waited to get this one and I didn't drop $250 because I was able to get this one super cheap. It comes with a cool statue and all that stuff. The reason it's really cool though is it has this big statue, but it has a steel book, and I love steel books. So it's very cool collector's edition. Especially since I got it so cheap and it's so expensive when it came out. So that was really nice to get. Just Cause 3, which I have the collector's edition for, which I also have the collector's edition for, which I also got extremely cheap from Best Buy actually. I got this collector's edition for $50-$60. It was on sale online. So I have the game and the box. I opened the game. I installed the game, but I haven't played it yet, and I plan on playing it. I never really played Just Cause, but I like the idea. Just a simple open world game, totally unrealistic but fun, and I'm hoping that's what it is. I haven't played it yet, but Just Dance. I don't really need to say much about that. It's a dancing music game. Killer Instinct. This is brand new, Season 1. Code Breaker Pack, Combo Breaker Pack, Connect Sports Rivals. It's actually a pretty good Connect game. I played it for quite some time. It works really well with the new Connect. Lego Marvel Avengers, The Hobbit, and Marvel Superheroes. I love Lego games, especially the Marvel and the Star Wars ones. I haven't gotten the new Star Wars one yet. I plan on getting that soon, but both of these are incredible. I played this one so much I actually maxed it. Same with Avengers. Hobbit, I didn't play this one much. Not a huge Lord of the Rings fan anyway, but those are the Lego games. But there's a bunch coming up I can just run through. So Life is Strange is another episodic game. It's very good. This is the collector's or limited edition. Lords of the Fallen, similar to Dark Souls style game. Not as hard from what I'm told. I haven't played it yet, but I really want to. Mad Max isn't that great in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of like the steampunkish Madden. It's football, obviously. Madden's okay to play once in a while. This one's sealed though. But I'm not that good at Madden. I always lose when I play against friends. I do okay against AI and stuff, but it's fun. Mega Man Legacy Collection's really cool. It comes with Mega Man 1 through 6. I beat number 1. I started number 2. What's really great about this game is it has save states. Save states let you save the game, and this game didn't ever have saves, and I'm glad it does. If they didn't have save states, this would turn off a lot of people, because Mega Man is very, very, very hard, and I've died so many times. If I didn't have save states, I wouldn't ever have beaten the first one. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain, and The Phantom Pain Collector's Edition. Metro Redux, it has Metro 2033 and Last Light. I still plan on playing these. And we have Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Mortal Kombat. I have the Collector's Edition and the regular game, of course. Murdered Soul Suspect. I can't tell you anything about the game. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it did well, though. NBA is another sport game. I really like the 2K series, 2K15 and 2K14. NBA Live, I never played. Never even bothered giving them a shot because I really like 2K. Need for Speed Rivals. This is a complete edition with all the DLC and stuff. Overwatch is really good. I've been playing it a ton. Payday 2, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, and Garden Warfare 2 are probably some of the best games you can buy on the console. Pro Evolution Soccer, Project Spark, Rabbids Invasion. Rare Replay is really good because it has like 30 games in it. Rock Band 4, but it's the full band in the box thing. Ryse, Son of Rome is a very good game. I really hope they do a sequel or something. I was very, very shocked with how much I liked this game. Saints Row, which includes Re-Elected and Gat Out of Hell, Shape Up, Shadow of Mordor, Star Wars Battlefront. A lot of people hate this game. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool. I love Star Wars, so it was a really cool game, I thought. Sniper Elite, the Tin Collector's Edition. Next is State of Decay. Sunset Overdrive is amazing. I'm really hoping for a sequel or another game similar. I was very surprised at how much I liked it. When I saw videos and stuff, I thought it looked really stupid. I thought the whole idea of jumping around all the time to avoid dying was stupid. And that is still kind of annoying. Like, if you're not jumping around and grinding and stuff, you're basically automatically dead, which is really annoying. But it is really fun. Next is Terraria, which I got this cool special edition, which has this really cool slipcover, which is cool, and then these cool like big sticker things, which I haven't opened. It does not work well on Xbox One at all. It's much better on PC because you can more accurately click things. Using the analog stick as a cursor doesn't really work well. Thief, I never played, never really want to play. It didn't do that well, and I've heard nothing but... I haven't heard anything good. Titanfall, in my opinion, it's amazing. I love this game. I don't know why so many people hate it. I think it's incredible. I think it's really good for Respawn's first game, and I know what a lot of you will say. Well, they worked on Call of Duty. They should have experience and all this shit. And it's like, you guys got to realize how expensive it is to make a game. They had to make a game and get it out so they could like stay afloat. Like, you got to make money. It's not like they could make the perfect game the first time, but this one is really good. And all the DLC makes it better. Yeah, there's no single player campaign, and the thing they call campaign is all online, but who cares? The multiplayer is so good. And yes, there's not customization, but there is, but it's not as good as you're hoping. But again, it's their first game as a company. Number 2 is going to be way better, I promise you. They added a bunch of Titans. I'm sure they're going to have more customization. Just give that a shot. We got Tomb Raider Definitive, and then there's Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I haven't played yet, but I want to soon. But what's really cool about this Tomb Raider is, so this is the game, but I had gotten this game with this kick-ass pop-up slipcover. Isn't that so cool? It shows her fighting a bear. It's so cool. It's very rare, and I'm so happy I have that. It's so cool. But Tom Clancy's The Division was really fun for quite some time. New DLC, new updates all the time. The Underground DLC just came out. I haven't played it in quite some time, but when I was playing it, I played it a lot. So it's very cool. Definitely check that out if you need a good open world game that's survival and stuff like that. Rainbow Six Siege. This is a really fun multiplayer game, and it also came with Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2. If you have a bunch of friends and you can play at the same time, that can be really, really cool. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. I've ranted about this game many, many times, and ever since I ranted about it, all my Tony Hawk videos started getting claimed for copyright. So, ever since that video, no joke, all of my Tony Hawk Pro Skater, every single song and every single episode I did just got claimed for copyright. But the game is garbage. I don't even know how this was allowed to be released. Like, why would you release this game? It's terrible. It's so terrible. Watch my videos if you don't believe me. So The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, the first one is amazing, absolutely incredible. Play this right now if you're a Walking Dead fan. I haven't played Season 2 yet, but I'm looking forward to it. If you don't feel like playing it and you just want to check it out, I did the entire game on my channel along with the 400 days special series thing. So all that's on my channel. Season 2 I haven't done yet or played yet, so check that out if you want amazing games. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, it's pretty good. This is a top-down tactical turn-based game, similar to all those tactic games and Divinity Original Sin and stuff like that. So if you like that type of game, this is definitely good. The Witcher Wild Hunt, which I have this cool slipcover for, and I also have this poster it came with saying Wolfenstein The New Order. I'm very surprised that it did as well as it did. It's very linear. It's honestly, to me, kind of lame. It was fun to play, but I don't know why it did so well. It's not bad. It's fun, but I just don't get... I still need to get The Old Blood, which was a $20 follow-up sequel DLC thing. And then lastly is The Wolf Among Us, which I have not played. It's another Telltale game. It's supposed to be really, really, really good. So that is my collection so far. Soon I will be getting Lego Star Wars. I'll get the collector's edition thing with the cool gold slipcover. And then I want to get, in terms of collector's editions, I might be getting Claptrap in a box soon. Might have a really good deal on that if I grab it. I really want to get the Titanfall and the Witcher ones. They're both hundreds of dollars, brand new. And they're so cool. Like the Titanfall statue's like huge, and then there's a big like Witcher scene with a wolf. I really want to get those. That would be amazing. That would really boost up what I have. It would be great. I still need to get the Doom Collector's Edition, and that was another game I forgot earlier. I do own Doom, but I have it digitally. Altogether, I have 100 physical copies, so that kind of makes this a special 100 physical copy game collection, but between everything I probably have close to like 150 with downloads and stuff, like downloadable games. But I don't really count those because my goal is to get every physical game, and that's what you guys like to see. So that is my collection. Again, don't bitch in the comments for me collecting stuff. Like, really, that's so stupid. I mean, there's people out there that collect magic cards and collect Pokemon, and they sit in boxes forever. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit that subscribe button for more, for giveaways, for all that stuff. Like this video and leave a comment if you watch the whole thing. You will forever be one of my favorite goers. That would be incredible if you did. And I will talk to you all later. Stay melted, everybody.